Hi,
Hello.
How are you both doing today?
I'm doing fine. Thank you so much, Stephanie.
Great, great. And let's see, Hussein?
Yeah,
Hussein?
that's to say, yeah.
Okay, okay, great. Where are you from?
I'm from Turkey.
Great.
And you? Where are you from?
I'm from the United States.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Currently living in New York, um, but I'm from Minnesota. Uh, Great. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Stephanie. Yeah,
Thank you.
your name is Stephanie, right?
Yes, yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you. And Anna Carolina, how are you doing today?
Hi, teacher. Good and you?
I'm good. Oh, that was Carolina. Good. Good, Carolina. Thank you for asking. Welcome to class.
Thank you.
Good, good. And Anna Carolina, how are you?
I'm great, teacher. Thank you for asking.
Wonderful.
Nice to see you again. And finally, I could answer.
Yes, yes. Sorry about the wait. Um, but good. Glad you're here. And we should have a full class. Let's see. Natalia, hello.
Hello, nice to meet you. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again, too. How are you today?
I am fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks. Um, yeah, I started a new job yesterday, um, teaching adults English, and they are adults who come to New York for 1 month or 2 months or 3 months to learn English. And it's a lot of fun. So, and lots of Brazilian students, um, which was fun. Reminded me of my classes on Verblink too. And let's see, Ali, hello.
Hi there. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks for asking.
Great, great. Glad you're here. Wasu, hello. Uh, Hello, Wasu. All right, and let's see.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can.
Yeah, hi teacher. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Great, great. Welcome to class.
Yeah.
And one more. Let's see. Ahmed, hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great today. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. Welcome to class.
Thank you.
All right, great. So welcome everyone. This class is Idioms and Writing. And basically we will learn a few, hopefully new idioms. And then you'll write a short dialogue or story or just sentences using the idiom. And then we'll go through the writing, correct any mistakes. And hopefully we'll do this process 2 times. We'll see. I've been trying different time, so we may have a little bit less time to write or maybe go through quicker. I don't know, but hopefully we can do 6 new idioms. So with that, let's go to the idioms. So first we'll learn 3 new idioms. Please ask questions about them and remember them because I'll be asking you later what they were. All right, so let's see. We have done this one. We're going to move on. I think, let's see, do we have 3 people? Yeah, we have 3 more. So we're going to do 3 that are all related to people or body parts. And the first one here is all thumbs. So someone who is all thumbs is clumsy. Or they drop things, they break things, especially dropping things. And here's our example. Hey B, can you help me out? I don't seem to be able to button up the back of my dress. Sure, let's see if I can do it for you. I guess I'm all thumbs because I'm so nervous. I'm already late for my date. Well, I suppose that being so nervous would make you clumsy and awkward. But don't worry, I'm sure your date will wait. Okay, so all thumbs means clumsy and awkward. Dropping things a lot. Any questions on this idiom? Has anyone heard this idiom before?
No.
Me.
Yeah, you have. Okay, so some have and some haven't. It is pretty common. So it's a good one. I've used it to describe myself. I'm all thumbs. I drop everything, especially my phone. All right, so let's go on. Oops, keep one. Not have a leg to stand on. Okay, so this is a whole phrase, and it's usually used with the auxiliary. So I don't have a leg to stand on, or she doesn't have a leg to stand on. And this one means to have no good defense for one's opinions or actions. So think of leg as support in this idiom. Here's our example. Tom maintains that the firm owes him some back wages for having worked overtime. However, he won't have a leg to stand on unless he can prove that he put in all those extra hours. He doesn't stand a chance of getting his money without a strong foundation of facts to support his position. So this one is a little more, I want to say, more idea-based, or more, I don't know, I suppose it's not as commonly used in day-to-day conversation. You'd use it more if you're in a debate or talking politics. You'd be talking about a serious topic, usually with this one. But let's look at the example. Oh, we did that already. Okay, questions on this one? Okay. All right, so that is that one. And our third, get off someone's back. Okay, so to stop bothering someone. Hey, John, I'm bored. Come on, let's go out and do something. Sorry, I'm right in the middle of studying for a physics exam. I won't be able to make it tonight. You've been studying for a long time. Why don't you take a break? Come on, let's go. Forget studying for a while. Look, get off my back. I can't go anywhere. Okay, I'll stop bothering you, only if you promise to let me know the minute you're finished. So get off someone's back, and it's often used in this exact way, get off my back. Any questions on this one? Has anyone heard this one before? All right, well, let's see. Okay, so those are the three. Remember those. We're going to go to the Google Doc now, and I'll share the link. And we'll start by just going over the three, and I'll show you where to write. So the link to the Google Doc is in the chat. You can join me there. And let's see. All right. So if you are ready, you can start typing. But if you need a reminder, let's go through the idioms. What are the idioms? What's the first one?
All thumbs.
All thumbs. And what does it mean?
Clumsy. Dropping things all the time.
Good, perfect. Dropping things all the time. Great. And what was the second one?
Not have a leg to stand on.
Exactly. Not have a leg to stand on. Oh. Where's my typing? Okay, not have a leg to stand on. Great. And what does that one mean?
To have no good defense.
Yes.
Or opinions.
Yep. To have no good defense for opinions. Excellent. And the third one? Starts with get. Anyone remember?
Get off someone's back.
Exactly. Get off someone's back. And what does it mean?
To stop bothering someone.
Exactly. Very good. To stop bothering someone. All right. So if you haven't already, you can type your name, and then below that is where you'll type your dialogue or story or sentences. It's up to you. We will take, let's try, I'm going to try just 6 minutes and see what we can do in 6 minutes. So everyone go ahead. Okay, we've got 1 minute left, 1 more minute, and if anyone's finished at that time, we can start. 1 more minute. All right, so that was 6 minutes. If you need a little more time, you can keep typing, but I will just quickly read my example, and then I know we have at least one student done. So we'll start with mine. We'll go down to Ana Carolina's. All right, so here's just a quick example of mine. And I did 2 separate ones. So I did one example with 2 and then a separate for the third. First one, will you get off my back about the fabrication of the Holocaust? There is no evidence it was a hoax and tons of evidence that it really happened. You don't have a leg to stand on. All right, so that's my example. And the third one, I'm not coordinated at all. I'm all thumbs, and I've got 2 left feet. So I threw in another idiom that means the same, not coordinated. All right, so with that, are there any questions on my example or on the idioms? Okay, so let's go on. Whose is this one right here? I didn't see this before. Whose examples are these? Okay. We will come back to this. I just hope not to forget. So Anna, will you start first and read your example for us?
Okay, I did that dialogue as usual.
All right, great.
Hey, Anna, what's going on? You seem miserable. Why are you so blue? Oh, Stephanie, I was expelled from college. There was a teacher there who was picking on me, and I was trying to be a mouse in her classes because I was within an inch of being expelled. I was a wallflower to avoid having problems, but something awful happened to me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Tell me what happened to you, please. I am all ears. That's it. I was taking a test and a guy behind me was trying to cheat on the test and he didn't stop poking me with his pen. And I had to say, get off my back. That teacher heard it and I was dragged out from the class. I cried a river and I went to the principal office to explain. And then I was so anxious, my hands were clammy. I was so nervous that I was all thumbs, and I spilled his coffee in his lap. I broke some objects there, and I couldn't say a word to defeat myself. I was full of reason, but I did not have a leg to stand on. Oh no! And then I ended up being expelled, and I don't know how to tell my parents, and I don't know what I'm going to do now. Ah, you're poor thing. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Again, a lovely dialogue, very well developed. It always surprises me how much you can write in such a short time. Great, and again, bonus points for some extra idioms. If everyone wants some extra idioms, there's a lot in here. Picking on someone, being a mouse, within an inch of something. Great idioms. Let's see our idioms for today. Here's our first one, get off my back. Great usage. He's clearly annoying you by poking you. So you told him, get off my back. Great. And let's see, one thing, we'll put the period inside the quotation. Great. I cried a river, another great bonus idiom. And then, so you're in the principal's office. This is a great usage. I was so nervous that I was all thumbs and I spilled his coffee. Great use there. So that's our second idiom. And then our one thing here, this would be defend. To defend myself. And that leads us to the last idiom. I did not have a leg to stand on. Yep, so if you can't defend yourself, you don't have a leg to stand on. Great, and I don't see any mistakes. It's really great. Any questions? Any Anna Carolina or anyone else? Any questions about this dialogue? All right, great. Let's go back up. I don't want to forget whose idiom or whose examples are these. Mary, about Mary. Okay, maybe anyone? Maybe we'll come back. We'll figure out whose they are. All right, thank you, Anna Carolina. Let's go on to Ali. You're next.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, speaker A. I've seen Jim recently. He seems all thumbs these days. He says that he's okay, but I take it he's got a disease or something. Do you think he's okay? Do you think he's got a leg to stand on? I'm worried about his health. Come on, get off his back. He's fine. He's been into binge drinking recently. That's the reason.
Great, so nice connected dialogue here. Funny too. Great, so looks good. Let's see, so this is good. So especially when we find out about the drinking, he seems all thumbs these days. He seems more clumsy recently. So good use there of the first idiom. Very nice. And I take it he's got a disease or something. Yep. Do you think he's okay? This one, let's see. Do you think he's got a leg to stand on? This idiom is only used in a figurative sense with ideas. So this idiom we only use with like an opinion. So we wouldn't, we wouldn't use it with like a physical problem, but an opinion about something. So what would fit here, if speaker A is concerned, speaker A might ask if he has a reason to be concerned. He might say, do you think I've got a leg to stand on? And that would mean
yes.
that would mean like, do you think I'm right? Do you think my opinion is valid that he's got a disease? So it works this way.
Okay.
And that's a
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah, great. And we'll put a period there. And then let's see, our third one. Speaker B says it. Come on, get off his back. He's fine. Perfect example of this idiom. This one's really common in everyday speech. Great, and then our funny twist at the end.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you, Ali. Very nice. Great. Anyone, any questions about all these examples? All right, great. And hopefully you can hear okay. I hope not having too many sound problems. All right, Hussein, you're up next. Oh, is Hussein? He must have had a technical problem. Okay, well, we can come back to his if we have time.
Teacher?
Yes.
Okay. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Who said he's been into green drinking or he's been into drinking recently?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that said binge drinking. This is what I read. It did say bring. So that we don't want there.
What is the meaning of the word that you just wrote?
Yeah, binge drinking is when you drink a lot in one night. So binge drinking is when you drink 10, 11, 12 drinks in just a couple hours.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, great question.
Stephanie,
Yes.
if it was binge, don't we have to use the preposition on?
Which preposition?
On. Binge on.
That's good. Yeah, with food, but in this case, it's acting like kind of an adjective. I think we even need a hyphen. Binge drinking.
Thank you.
Yeah, good question also. Great. Great questions, everyone. All right, Natalia, your turn.
Okay, so you won't get the job of a nurse until you have a leg to stand on. Oh, I haven't thought about it. I will have to demonstrate my skills, but I'm all thumbs when I have to do it. I see. You'll have to try. I'll try. I could ask Joe for a fake interview or something. He's so good at these things. He's good, yes, but sometimes he's too big-headed. The other day, he told me to get off his back when I asked him to help me.
All right, great. Thank you, Natalia. So a nice dialogue, again, between a couple of people. So here's our first idiom. And this, you used it in the positive phrasing, which is great. So this is another way to use this idiom. It doesn't always have to be negative. You won't get the job of a nurse until you have a leg to stand on. So until you have the certification, the education. So good use there. Let's see, and then we've got the response. I haven't thought about it. I will have to demonstrate my skills, but I am all thumbs. With this idiom, a lot of times it ends there. It's often used as just a general statement about someone. So this is fine, but it seems a little extra.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if you would say that in speaking, but it is a good use. Yep. So when you're demonstrating your nursing skills, feeling clumsy. Good. Then the second person, I see you'll have to try. I could ask Jill for a fake interview or something. Let me see. So with this, when I read this one, I think of her dropping, dropping the medicine.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Great. So that's what you mean, right?
Yeah. So maybe not a fake interview. So just some testing experience, but actually I don't know which words to use here instead of an interview, for instance.
Great. Let's say, I think demonstration might be a good one.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
best job for demonstration. Good. So great. That's 2 great idioms. Let's see. Yes, he is good. Yes, but sometimes he is too big-headed. That's a good idiom too. The other day he told me to get off his back when I asked him to help me. So another good use of that one. Great. Any questions on that?
No, thank you very much.
All right, great, Natalia, thank you. And Wasu, your turn.
Okay. There's someone broke a worthy vase in the hall of my school. I was suspected, and I didn't know why. I assumed they thought that I am always all thumb. I insist on my innocence, but no one believed me except my friend. I couldn't have a leg to stand on this situation, so I told Mike that I need his ability to solve problems in order to prove my innocence. Then, oh, it's worth it. Okay. Then I promised him to get off. Oh, okay, I don't know why. Okay, then I promised him. Hmm, Then I promised him to get off his back for eternity. He didn't make me disappointed. I'm innocent.
Great, great. So good example. Telling the story of a boy who got accused of dropping the vase. Great. So let's just look, and we're going to go through. So there's someone, and we have to use the conjunction who here. There's someone who broke a, here, worthy is usually like a person. A person is worthy of honor. Here I think you mean like valuable. I think valuable is a good word choice here.
Okay.
Someone who broke a valuable vase in the hall of my school. I was suspected and I didn't know why. I assumed they thought that I am always all thumbs. Great, so there's our first idiom. Nice use. Yep, so they accused you because they thought you were all thumbs. I insisted on my innocence. Oops. Yeah, so the noun form has a C-E ending.
Okay.
Good. But no one believed me except Mike, my friend. I couldn't have a leg to stand on this situation. One thing about this idiom, it's always either do or don't. Actually, it's not do because you wouldn't use the auxiliary in the positive. But in the negative, just like simple present, you need auxiliary for the negative. So I don't have, and if you want to make it past tense, and the story is in the past, so we would say, I didn't have a leg to stand on in this situation. So I told Mike that I needed his ability to solve the problem in order to prove my innocence. Good. So great. So those are our first 2 idioms. Great, good examples. I needed his ability to solve the problem in order to prove my innocence. Let's end the sentence there. Next sentence. Then I promised him to get off his back for eternity. I think we need to just, this is a complex sentence, so we need to actually add a little. Then I promised him that I would get off his back for eternity. So that's our third idiom, and this is a great example of using it. Yep, I promised him I would get off his back for eternity. I would never annoy him again. And he didn't make me disappointed. We usually would say, he didn't disappoint me. Something about that verb, disappoint. He didn't disappoint me. I am innocent. Great. So nice story. I'm glad he was declared innocent. Any questions on this example?
No, teacher, thanks.
No, right, great. Fun story. I like this class because I have so much fun just reading all the different ways you use the idioms. So fun story there. Thank you, Wasu. All right, Ahmed, your turn.
Back. I have a smart friend that I don't have a leg to stand on when I am negotiating him. I'm all thumbs today because I have an audit at my work.
Nice. And will you just read the first one more time? I didn't hear that.
My friend always bothering me, so I prefer to get him off my back.
Good, great. All right, so we have 3 sentences, 3 examples. Excellent. Let's look at them. And Ahmed, do you want me to correct punctuation at all?
Sure.
Okay. All right, great. So we're going to start with our capitals. My friend is always bothering me. So I prefer to get him off my back. Something is a little strange about this word choice. I think maybe like to get him off my back. That's better. Great. Good example. I think we might add, this is kind of a present, simple present. It's always true. So there might be a time phrase at the end, when I can, or I like to get him off my back sometimes. But good example. Second one, I have a smart friend that I don't have a leg to stand on when I am negotiating. Oops. When I am negotiating with him. This verb will always go with. Sorry, not always, but a lot of the times. When there's an object, we need with. Good, so this is a good one. So negotiating. I have a smart friend that I don't have a leg to stand on when I am negotiating with him. This is good, but something about the phrasing just sounds a little bit off. I can't quite put my finger on it. I have a smart friend that, here we go. That when I am negotiating with him, I don't have a leg to stand on. There we go. Something about this is just a little more natural, or a little more native-like, I guess. but a very good example of using the idiom. Um, Great. And then the third one, I am all thumbs today because I have an audit at my work. Very good. You're nervous about the audit, and it's making you very clumsy. Great example there. All right. Any questions?
No, thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Ahmed. Great examples. Carolina, your turn.
Okay. I met my boyfriend's family last night. We had a good time. Although I was all thumbs, I think they like me. The debate regarding the behavior of teenagers at my daughter's school was very interesting. The bad thing is that since I was by myself, I didn't have a leg to stand on. I was preparing my essay for class yesterday, but my little brother was hyper, and I had to yell at him, "Get off my back."
All right, good, great. Again, so 3 different examples for each idiom. Nice ones, too. We had a good time. Although I was all thumbs, I think they like me. Great example here. So even though I was very clumsy, I think they like me. Great example. Second one, another great example. So the debate, very interesting, but the bad thing is since I was by myself, I didn't have a leg to stand on. Good, yeah, so if you're the only one in an argument, or if you're the only one defending one position, you don't have a leg to stand on. Great, so another great example. And the third, I was preparing my essay, but my little brother was hyper and I had to yell at him. You could either put this in quotations, I had to yell at him, get off my back, or you could just say, I had to yell at him to get off my back.
Okay.
Great, and capital I there. Great. All 3 good examples of these idioms. Any questions? All right. And, oh, that was our last one. All right, so great. Just reading the chat, Anna Carolina says that people are creative today. I noticed that too. It really makes time fly when I'm reading the interesting examples. I just looked at the time, and we don't probably have time for 3 more, but I think we have time for 2 more quick ones. I won't talk too long, but let's just squeeze in 2 more quick idioms, and we'll do the whole thing again with short dialogues, though. Try to squeeze it in. So, 2 more idioms. This is a good one. Oh, what theme are we on? The theme is that's not nice. So these are all idioms to talk about things that aren't nice or people who aren't nice. So the first one, drive someone up a wall. This means to annoy someone greatly. This is related to get off my back. So if you, I think I'm not going to read the examples here, maybe. Just in the interest of time. So drive someone up a wall means to annoy someone greatly. And second one, string someone along. If you string someone along, you are leading them on dishonestly. To lead someone on dishonestly. This one I will read. This is a little more difficult. Liz had high hopes of marrying Dean. When he ran off with another woman, she realized that he was just stringing her along. She had felt very strongly about him and was really hurt to see that he was deceiving her and had no intentions of ever marrying her. Okay, so imagine this picture. If you're stringing someone along, you're tempting them, but you're never going to give it to them. Any questions on these two idioms?
I want to see the first one, please.
Yes, the first one, drive someone up a wall. To annoy someone greatly. His drumming drives me up a wall. It annoys me. And I'll type those in our document too. So I'm going to stop there. Switch back to the Google Doc. I'll type the idioms up top with the others. And maybe just start typing maybe with your other one. So we have drive someone up a wall, and that means to annoy someone a lot or greatly. And the second one, string someone along, and that one means to, how did it say it? I think to tempt someone, lead on, to lead someone on deceptively. All right, so if you haven't already, go ahead and start writing. We only have 3 minutes to write this time, so timer is going to start. 3 minutes, 2 idioms, ready, set, go. All right, so that was 3 minutes. Time is up. We'll get started. I'll quickly read my example so you can finish up typing. So My best friend is always getting strung along by different guys. She believes anything they tell her, and then they break her heart. It drives me up a wall. It's a little bit different structure. These verbs are conjugated similar to any other verbs. All right, so that's my example. Let's go on. Let's see. Anna, are you finished? Should we come back to you?
I finished it. I just have to type the last sentences.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to do yours first, or we'll let you? Let's go to Ali. Ali, why don't you do yours?
Don't.
No. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Anna.
Okay, two teenagers. All right.
Okay, two teenagers.
I'm so mad at my parents. I don't know why they like to blackmail us, to bribe us, and so on, just to make us to behave the way they want us to behave. I'm pissed off. Hey, dude, what's the problem? What your old man did to you this time? He had promised me that if I passed with flying colors in school, he would give me a trip as a reward. But he was just pulling my leg. Oh, I hate when my parents string me along as well. My mom did the same. She had promised me a award, and I did great in school. And guess what I earned? Nothing. Just a flimsy excuse. They are always lead us down the garden path, bro. It drives me up to the wall.
Great, good. So again, we've got excellent bonus idioms in there, which makes for a very colorful, fun dialogue. They sound like real teenagers. And let's just look at our idioms here. My parents string me along. Very good. Good use of it as well. And a good example, promising something and then nothing. Very good. And the garden path. This is a good idiom. I'm unfamiliar with this, actually. I think I've only heard it a few times. But good. That would be down the path, the beautiful looking path that maybe isn't so great. And it annoys me. It drives me up the wall. One thing, this one, just up the wall. So no two there.
Sorry.
No worries. It's a great examples again. So very nice, Anna. Thank you. Looks good. All right, Ali, are you ready?
Right.
All right, go ahead when you're ready.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, go ahead and read your example.
Okay, that movie character is a hoodwink. He strung all his students along for a better position in the faculty. I can't stand that sort of person. He drives me up a wall.
Oh, great, nice. So good vocabulary there. I'm not sure about this word as a noun. I think of this word. Yes.
I don't know what hoodwink means.
We're going to look at it right now. Let me just, let's see. As a verb, it means to trick someone or take advantage of someone. So, or to deceive or trick. So as a verb, I've never really seen it as a noun before. I don't think we use it as a noun. So let's just quickly, let's see if we can, we could change it. Let's see. He strung all his students along. Great, perfect use of the idiom there for a better position in the faculty. So he's tempting his students with something in order to boost his position at the school, which drives me up a wall. Yes, that is very annoying. Good example. Here, if we want to keep a noun, we could say trickster. But if we want to use the verb hoodwink, we could say the movie character is hoodwinking everyone, maybe. Great, so great examples. Any questions on that? All right, let's continue. Great examples. Natalia, your turn.
Okay, so I can understand people who tell lies without an intention to do it, but it drives me up a wall when somebody strings me along.
Very nice. Great example. So good setting it up here. I can't stand people. It drives me up a wall when somebody strings me along. Great. I have no comments on this. Very good example.
Thank you.
Yeah, great. And Wasu, your turn.
Okay. Okay. Once upon a time, there is the sun and the moon. They love each other so much. At that time, people can see both of them all day until the moon found out that the sun stringed her along. So she appeared only when the sun disappeared. Uh, she she drive the sun up a wall by dating with the sky. Is a story of recently phenomenal.
Great, great, good. This one has the tone of like an ancient myth. Very nice. So let's go through it. Once upon a time, there was the sun and the moon. And in a story, we would probably spell that out. In writing, we don't contract as often. Great. They loved each other so much. At that time, people, since this is the past, we want to say could see both of them all day until the moon found out that the sun was stringing her along. So we'll want the past continuous there. So here's our past simple. The moon found out about the ongoing situation, stringing her along. Great usage. So she, since it's past tense, we'd probably say she started to appear only when the sun disappeared. And then past tense of drove, this drive is drove, irregular.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, great. So she drove the sun up a wall by dating the sky. No with for dating. And of course, that would certainly drive someone up a wall, infuriate them. Great. It was a story of, we would say, a recent phenomenon. A recent phenomenon.
Okay.
Great. Great. Very fun example and good use of the two idioms. Awesome. All right, thank you. Let's see, Ahmed, I think had to go. So Caroline, your turn.
Oh no, I didn't finish.
Okay, that's okay. We'll just do the one you have there. And we can just look at it really quick. Oh, let's see. Every time that my cousins come to visit me, they drive me up a wall. They're very inquisitive. Good. This is a good example for drive me up a wall. They annoy me. They are very inquisitive. All right, was that everyone? I think we got to everyone. Again, a little bit over time. We didn't get 6 idioms, but hopefully you learned some new idioms. Nice writing. Thank you for your participation. And I'll see you again next time.
Okay,
Thank you,
you. Goodbye.
teacher.
Bye, everyone. Bye. See you.
Okay, bye-bye. Thanks a lot.
Bye bye. Thanks.